Well, with Scrabble, like I'll probably be the one preferring more time because I'm slower in that. Um, but if we're planning to play 5 games in each, then we don't want to make the time control too slow.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, exactly. So I'll just
so
accept your match request. You decide. You don't
okay,
have to
how
tell
about
me.
we do 8 plus 8 as
Eight
like
plus eight.
a
Okay,
weird compromise.
sounds good.
Yep. And the first game, I'm not giving any odds. It's just straight up. I'm gonna show no mercy. I'm gonna use all my opening prep.
Yeah, you could put
And
however much time you want on the first game.
yeah.
All right,
And
so
then
we're
we'll mute
off.
ourselves
Yeah,
during the game. Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Good luck.
Okay, good luck. Okay. Hopefully he's still visible. That I know there's a problem with visibility of a window, but if okay, we're doing a regular opening. Wait, am I falling into one of his things? Oh, he is frozen, so that is an issue. So I might not be able to have him. Um, yeah, I might not be able to. I might just like, for now, turn this off, so that he's not frozen. But I might be able to work on that, anyways. So he wants to do 4 nights or something. But yeah. But yeah, sorry if you want to see Eric during the games, um, you can tune into his stream or the multi Twitch. Okay, so what's happening here? We're trading things. Am I running into something? I don't know. I think that's just a normal move, but yeah, I don't want to give him that center. And it really doesn't matter what I do here. Doesn't matter what I do. Okay. What is he going for? Where can that knight go? He's up on the clock. Wow, what a surprise. I don't want to trade. I don't know. If I trade and then check and then move the knight, it might be okay. But probably not. I mean, I'm at least losing. I'm at least going to be down a pawn. Well, actually, if I do this and he wins back the pawn, yeah, he'll win back the pawn. But it's not the worst thing, I guess. I think. But yeah, if you have frozen Rosen, frozen Rosen emotes, I guess I'll have to. Yeah, I don't really know how to fix that. That is one of the problems that I've experienced before, where like the cam is just frozen. But who knows? I see there's a prediction. I don't know why there was a prediction. Was it like how fast, how many moves I'll lose within? Maybe. So he castles, and I'm having trouble castling. So he's ahead in development. He can defend this pawn in a bunch of different ways. Do this. So he's gonna win. He's just waiting to win the pawn, basically. I don't know. I'm probably running into something at this point. But I'm happy with like only being. Wait, I'm. Oh, it's actually equal material. What am I talking about? I thought I was going to be down a pawn after all this. All right. There might be a tactic for him here that I'm not seeing. But it actually seems like a reasonable opening, so I'm proud of myself, I think, at this point. Okay. Yeah. Well, wait, what does he do next? So if I take the bishop, I obviously want to take the bishop, otherwise I just lose a piece, right? So he's just gonna move the rook here, and then I'll do something. But I'm not castled yet. I need to castle. And actually the queen side is where I was planning to castle, but looks pretty dangerous to do that. I'm losing this pawn at the very least. The finishing blows will find themselves very soon, I'm confident. I need to castle, like if he, okay. So he's calculated something probably even better than this move. Yeah. Wait, how did I make that arrow? That was a weird arrow. Okay, so there are three ways to get out of this check. I block with a pawn. Blocking with this pawn is oh wait, it's not useless. Actually, this looks fine. I mean, it doesn't look fine, but it looks clever. He'll have to move the queen, I think. Anyways, we'll see. I mean, I'm fighting. This is pretty incredible. Equal material. Okay, coming here. That'll be... It won't be me. Oh, no, he's not coming here. That's defended. So he really wants to get in. I should be greedy and take the rook, but this is probably mate in a few moves. He goes here. Check. Then I'm like... huge trouble. It's good to castle. He's going to tell me, oh, you should castle. You should have castled. And I'll be like, yes, Eric, I know. So he wants to come here. I can just move the king here. After... I mean, do I have any... Yeah, I guess like... No. I guess I can lose a piece if I try to defend this way. Yeah, he's going here. Nothing I can do about it. Wait, his knight's hanging. Why is his knight hanging? How come his knight's hanging? Why? Then I lose castling privileges. That's okay. Go here. He wins. Yeah, he wins the rook. Okay. I see the plan. Knight's hanging. Both his pieces are hanging. Here, win the rook with check. And then that's pretty good, but we'll see what happens. I should move up. Oh, I don't want to move up and then have. I don't want to move up and then have him move the rook.
You don't have a plug-in with Hikaru and Levy.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I?
Play, so this is the
Yeah, I don't want to do this. He's just gonna go here eventually. I don't know. I want to get as many pieces of his off the board as possible. But he might just continue checking me. No, he can't check me there. But if he takes the rook, let's have fun. I mean, I want to get rid of as many pieces of his as possible. Now he's up a full queen. But it's okay. Oh no, I have one more piece. Oh. I see now. I see where my fate lies. I guess this is a bit better. Yeah, it delayed the inevitable. But I was happy. Okay, let me unmute myself here. Hold on. All right. I can't believe I got rid of so many of your pieces.
You played actually a lot of the best moves until just kamikazeing your queen.
Kamikazeing. Oh, but
just,
I mean, was there really any defense?
So, well, you want to keep your queen on the board.
Obviously, yeah.
Instead of taking the pawn, you could take the rook. And then it's actually hard to immediately attack you.
Okay. Hold on, let me get you back in my stream, because actually I can't, it's not letting me have your video when I'm on another window, but here you are now.
Oh, no worries.
So
also another thing I can do, which maybe will be easier to like show you stuff.
Yeah,
I
study.
can invite you to a study. And then bear with me one moment.
So why didn't I take the rook? I
think maybe you thought you were in like desperate situation.
I guess I did, but I was just happy. I was happy to win the rook and keep the bishop, basically. But no, I thought I was in dire straits until I noticed that your knight was hanging. It took me a very long time to realize your knight was hanging on e5.
Gotcha. You see the pieces moving, right?
Yep, we're good.
Yeah, so you found a nice sequence to take on e2 and then b5. I think you played like all the best moves, even in like a pretty crazy position. Of course, you had the choice between taking the knight and taking the rook.
I felt like I needed to take the knight because of c6 to d7 or something.
Yeah, if you take the rook first, I mate you by force because the knight controls the square, and then you just get mated.
Yeah.
So taking
it looked like I was getting mated, so I was happy. Yeah, I was happy to remove the piece in front of my king, but
sure. And then if you take the rook here, it was gonna take a lot of work for me to win from this position.
Yeah, because it's you're up a pawn, but my king is also in terrible shape. But it's still
your king
still
is
not
a bit
easy.
weird, but I can't like destroy it immediately. I don't have bishop g5, and my king's a bit awkward too. Like you might be able to take the pawn. So it was a good first game on your part. Like you made a few like small mistakes in the opening, but you still got kind of a playable position.
Yeah, so in the opening, I'm sure. Actually, you know what I'll do is so people can see you. I'll go on Lichess on this, on my laptop and look at the position. Where is this? Here. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, so I'll look at. So now should be 3 people, but it's still just 2 people. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. So when you went knight to d5.
Hmm. This is called the Belgrade Gambit.
Belgrave, right?
It's a pretty Belgrade,
Oh,
named
Belgrade.
after the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, it's a pretty rare and tricky line. Actually, I made the comment. I have a YouTube video about this just from a few days ago, where at the end of the video I show like what black should do against it.
Okay.
And the tricky thing about this gambit is the natural moves of taking the knight or taking the pawn are not good for black because it gives white a lot of initiative.
Yeah.
So
I knew that
weirdly
I had
enough,
done something wrong when
Mhm.
my dark square bishop was stuck and like I couldn't castle.
Oh yeah, when you put your queen here, yeah, it's already tricky. Like when your knight gets attacked, because you probably have to move back, and
Okay.
not exactly what
So
you
is
want
it
to
still
do.
okay if I move back? Probably not, right?
It's probably better than what happened in the game. Actually, it looks like the best move here is to play bishop b4 check,
Okay, I saw that.
where you free the bishop, and then if I block, you can trade, and then you move your knight. That way, you're not blocking your bishop, and you can castle.
Okay.
So that would probably
Wait,
let
is
me
it
know.
saying that it still likes the queen check after that, which makes things even more
Oh,
weird
queen
with
check
like
also is possible.
everything
Yeah.
hanging. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, where you kind of
Like
get
everything's
these
attacked.
counterattacks.
It's just like full tension. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes
like
this
those
is doable.
positions.
Yeah. Yeah, where you like I attacked you, and then instead of like moving away or defending, you just go and start throwing punches of your own.
Yeah.
So
I think that probably would be my style if I played more. I like I like the like ADHD version of
ooh,
chess.
you yeah, you don't worry about your own pieces, you just start counterattacking
Where you
your
just like
opponent's
you go on
pieces.
tangents.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, this is happening. Oh, so this. Let's yeah. Let's focus on this for a second.
That's a great thing about chess though. Like you'll have sometimes you'll have a bunch of ideas and you can kind of play in whatever style kind of suits you, whether it be kind of the more traditional classical style or the more like crazy insanity that some people enjoy.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely fallen for the charm at this point. So
but
yeah,
anyway,
no, I should have noticed actually my pawn on d4. I saw the bishop check move, but
mhm.
I've played so many games in which the response is
Mm.
immediately just blocking with the pawn and attacking the bishop. But since my pawn is there, I could actually trade it off, and that would be actually a bad move,
Oh,
right?
actually, so if this and this
Yeah, that'd be really
you
bad.
could take,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
would be bad for me. Because then if I take your knight, you take my pawn with discover check, and then you're gonna promote capture my rook, and I would be in big trouble.
yeah.
So
But yes, that's what I didn't notice about the position. If I had
mm,
noticed that, I probably would have done the bishop move because that's a natural opening move. It's a natural
yeah,
developing move.
yeah. Generally, like a lot of beginners will move like play this check when it's not good because the pawn can block. But
Right.
this is a case where you have a pawn in d4, so this check is justified.
Cool. Yeah, I guess I kind of like freaked out when
Hmm.
I just liked the fact that I was winning the rook that I had been attacking for like 5 moves. I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna win this piece. He's not gonna bring it to the file that my king
Right.
is on, and yeah, maybe. But then I counted the material. I was like, oh, okay, that was like 6 points for 9 points. Not a very good trade.
Yeah, that's sometimes the most important thing is like holding on to material, not giving away too much for free.
Yeah. So yeah, I just could have just taken it.
Hmm.
Okay, and I mean, yeah, then you would have just squeezed me in the end game. So I'm happy to have gotten checkmated instead, so we can move things
But it
along.
was, yeah, it was a stylish finish. Yeah. So anyway, should we move on to the first game of Scrabble?
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll switch over to Google's.
Same here. Hopefully everything will
Change
work
my
fine.
category to.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, I didn't change mine. So if I
Yeah.
have mods that can change mine every time we change games, that would be super useful. Um, yeah, it's funny. There's a Scrabble player that really that talks about material in Scrabble. Like no one really
Hmm.
uses the word material except for like this GM guy, and like someone in my chat just like, what can you do? He had all the material because this guy just always talks about how like the S's and like the blanks, the good tiles are material. So I
Interesting.
appreciate
Yeah, there's definitely some concepts
my
that carry
chat.
over.
Yeah. Oh,
That was
so
nice.
many. I mean, I'm learning more of them every day.